See, so what you want to do with God is you want to walk with God in such a way is that God will not only give you the promise, God will give you the patience, and then God will show you the process. You want to walk with him in such a way that anything that God has told you, even if it's still on the plate, there are things that God has promised people that took time to do, that took time to come into manifestation. And so what we have to do, and I'm entitling this Resurrection Consciousness. I'm calling these series Resurrection Consciousness. In other words, we're not basing, look at me, we're not basing the word, which is spirit, on anything natural for it to come to pass. The word of God, when he speaks it to us, does not need a natural manifestation for it to be true. It's true before it came out of his mouth. Sanctify them with thy word. Thy word is truth. Thy word is truth. And so we want to walk with God with our minds positioned on spiritual things, our minds on the things that are above. And I can't stress that enough, that we've got to come to a place, and this is a fitting message for me that God would give it to me, because when I was growing up, my mother would tell my other brothers and sisters, if you all ever have anything that you don't want to worry about, give it to Earl. He'll worry about it for you. So I've been delivered from worry. Are y'all hearing me? I have been delivered from worry. I don't even know how I got into it. I'm not interested, because I am delivered. But listen to me. The one thing about worry is it never solved any of my problems. The word solved my problems, but the worry did not. Okay? It did not. So we come to this place in terms of thinking on those things that are above, putting our mind on things that are above. Okay? And if you have to go through a lot of cleaning out your mind so that it can be stayed on the Lord, you have to immediately do that. When something comes to you that you cannot solve, then it's not to stay in you. You're to get rid of that and replace it with the word. Because with God, how many things are possible? So we need to be consultant with God rather than, disturbing our lives and getting all worked up. Go to Romans chapter 1. If you don't mind. Romans chapter 1. Romans chapter 1. Romans chapter 1. Praise the name of the Lord. I don't want to spend a lot of time on the negative of Romans 1, because you get into a situation where people who reject God spiral down into degradation. And so every condition that you want to look at today and say, what's happening to those people, why are they living like that, is because he said when they knew God, they glorified him not as God. And I don't ever want you to get into a place where you're not able to tell other people that it was God who delivered you, that it was God who healed you. It wasn't the medication you were taking.